Hello everyone, this is Jürgen in Everyday Keto. We are here in the part 2 of Keto Diet Guideline. Is the last one. And before I start, I want to thank you for watching the video. When I did the first video, I was expecting it to be buried under the million of YouTube videos. So thank you for digging it out, and here's the second one. What are we going to talk about in this video? Well, the first main point is fat, which is part of the macros. Last video we talked about the carbs and we talked about the protein, and we left the fat out because it's a lot. So we're gonna talk about fat in this video, and the fat is separated in other subtopics, which are monounsaturated fat, saturated fat, polyunsaturated fat, and especially about omega-3 and omega-6, and gonna be trans fat, and also we're gonna continue if fat is dangerous or no. Second main point in this video gonna be minerals and vitamins, especially minerals. We're gonna have sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium. We're going to talk about vitamins, and of course what we're going to talk about here is simply the range in which we need to be, the intake of sodium, potassium, and minerals and vitamins to prevent the bad symptoms. Third main point, that's going to be a conclusion of what we have learned from the first video to this video, simply a simplified big picture of what we have talked about. Let's go. Fat. How do we get rid of it? We eat it more than anything else. But what about cholesterol? The doctors tell us that we have to have a certain kind of level of cholesterol, a low one, not have it high, and we also have to take care of saturated fat. It's a bad thing, huh? I have good news for you. By having the right level of ketones, eating a lot of fat, eating very little carbs, you're gonna burn that fat in your body. I know you are worried about cholesterol, the number gonna be fine. I know you are worried about saturated fat because you have heard about it. Maybe not, but still, your body gonna burn it. So you don't have to worry about it. But here's the tricky part. It has to be the right fat. And that brings us to the first type of fat, which is monounsaturated fat. Monounsaturated fat. Mono means single. It is simply referring to the fact that it has a single bond in the molecule. But we don't need to get deep into that. All you need to know is this is the kind of fat you can eat as much as you want. And it won't cause any trouble. It's the best one. The best source for it is macadamia oil, high oleic oil, olive oil. And then what comes next will be lard and beef tallow. Saturated fat is bad for you if you are not in keto. If you are in keto, your metabolism gonna burn it. And if you go to the doctor, you're gonna see that the cholesterol level and everything, every biomarkers of fat gonna be at the correct level, normal level. So that's okay in keto, and you cannot avoid it. It's gonna be there when you eat a lot of fat in this ketogenic diet. But still, you don't need to worry for as long your ketone level are at the appropriate level. And best source are butter, sour cream, heavy cream, cream cheese, coconut oil. Kind of fat gonna be polyunsaturated fat. Now, this is the one you need to have as little as possible. we must have it to be healthy, but not much of it, especially the omega-6, because we're gonna get ill. What we're gonna have? A problem with digestive system. We can go deeper talking about omega-6 and especially omega-3, but a good way to put it is we need to eat fish 3 times a week, and we need to eat supplements, fish oil, if we don't want to get the fish, or we can eat daily 2 eggs, which are rich in omega-3. And the way they are rich in omega-3 is simply because the chicken is fed on flaxseed. Also, oils by themselves, they are rich in polyunsaturated fat. This is what we need to avoid and what we need to take. So this is what we need to avoid. Basically, all the oils like safflower oil or sunflower oil, corn oil, and etc. So those are the ones that we need to avoid unless they are high oleic. High oleic is a different form of them, and it's something that has less polyunsaturated fat to it. But also, there's other things that we need to take that are low on polyunsaturated is this list right here. And I'm just showing here a percentage, just giving an idea of. So if you want to get more information, you can simply go to the description of this video and check the links on this topic, polyunsaturated fat. They have more details. They also have how much of this item and how much of this item give this and that. So simply check that, but it's not necessary. The information you have right here, it gives a clear idea where to focus on and what to avoid. By the way, subscribe. It takes just a few seconds, I can wait. Fourth kind of fat is trans fat. Avoid it completely. Treat it like poison. That's it. So the last subtopic for the fat, is it dangerous? Not in the low carb, high fat diet. How did we reach to the point where we say the fat is a bad thing? Well, the answer is that the US Dietary Guideline reached to that conclusion because they were simply supporting carb, the high carb diet. And the thing is, if you check the pyramid and servings and whatever they give to you, you're gonna see that they're giving you a lot of carbs through pasta, grain, and together with that comes carb craving. What a beautiful day with the sky blue, the cotton candy, white clouds moving through the breeze. What is this? Grain, carbs, grain. I'm sure this is not grain. Grain. The main point in this video is going to be minerals and vitamins. Now, minerals start with the sodium, which is 4 to 5 grams per day. Don't confuse it with salt. 1 gram of sodium is more than 1 gram of salt because salt has sodium and chloride. It's not just plain sodium. So you need sodium, 4 to 5 grams per day. What happens if you eat less? You're gonna have fatigue, you're gonna be lightheaded, you're gonna have dizziness, constipation, and if you eat too much of it, you're gonna have heart, liver, and blood pressure problems. So keep it 4 to 5 grams. 4.5 is a good spot. So second mineral gonna be potassium. And you need to have 3 to 4 grams per day. And the reason for that is simply to support your heart and muscle function. Third mineral gonna be magnesium. You need 0.3 to 0.5 gram per day. And if you eat less than that, you're gonna have muscle cramps at night when you sleep or when you exercise. And if you eat more than that, you're gonna have hypertension and diarrhea. Fourth mineral, calcium. You're gonna need 1 gram according to NIH, and if you eat less of it, it's not good because it supports your bones, muscle function, and nerve function. And the thing is, you can simply get it by just being in keto diet. You can get it from the veggies, you can get it from nuts, you can get it from dairy. So calcium intake won't be a problem. The fifth subtopic gonna be vitamins. Now, how much vitamins should I take? The best way to put it is 5 servings of veggies. Veggies are gonna be a good source of vitamins, and you add some berries to it, and a small amount of berries, and you are good to go. So if you are worried about the vitamin intake because you are not eating fruit simply because they are high in carbs, don't worry about it. Veggies are a good source of vitamins. Put some berries just for fun. Third main point in this video is conclusion, because we have reached the ending. It is a low carb, high fat diet, and it is achieved by having ketones at the right levels, also the proteins at your constant based on your gender and height, and the carbs will be lowered down if the appropriate ketone level is not achieved. And we need to pay attention to polyunsaturated fat because we have to minimize it, and we need to focus on having monounsaturated fat and saturated fat. That's what our fat need to be composed the most. And also we have to be careful to get our minerals, especially the sodium intake, 4 to 5 grams a day, right? Yeah, don't forget. As for the vitamins, you can simply have the veggies and a few berries. So just like as your mother or grandma has told you, eat your vegetables. You'll be fine. Again, thank you for watching. If you want to rewatch any section of this video, simply go to the description of this video and you're going to have the timestamp. Also, the description is an important part because that's where I constantly put references of what I say, and if I find somebody else that says the same thing, I put it there too. So I upgrade it constantly as I do research. And if you know someone that likes to know about keto, want to be informed, simply please share this video to him or her and smash that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach the milestone of 1,000 subs. Plus, I'm gonna do more videos for you to make keto more clear and I have to apply all this information that I gave to you in everyday life. So more videos are to come. Subscribe, let's reach that 1,000 subs. And if you have any question, simply use the comment section. I'm going to read the comments and I'm going to reply to them. Even if I don't know anything, I'm going to do the research for you and give you the answer anyway. So again, thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.